Mick Meaney, ProfitCopilot.com, and here is a brand new traffic source that gives you a golden opportunity to establish yourself as a leader in your niche. So the platform is called Utattler.com, and this really has to be one of the most simple websites to use. So if you take a look at it, don't go there just yet, because I want to make sure that you get the maximum amount of traffic possible. So watch this entire tutorial before you go to the website. But when you do go there, you'll see that on the front page there is a lot of news content. Now, I'm not going to comment on what type of content is being published because this is a brand new website. There is an opportunity here for you. So if you register for your free account, you'll be able to log into your dashboard. I'm going to log into mine now, and then it will take you to the Tattle feed. So this is similar to the front page. You'll see all the content that people are currently publishing. So to get your content featured here, all you have to do is put in your content here that you want to publish. Now, this is very important. Pay attention to this because you need to switch this from logged in users to public. And that is going to give you the widest possible reach. Bear in mind, anything that you post under this setting will be available, will be seen and read by search engines like Google. So bear that in mind. So I'm going to show you another really powerful feature of this site. And listen, I'm not affiliated or associated with this site. One of my YouTube subscribers sent me an email. They said, Mick, I found this website. I think it might be of value to your audience. So massive props to them who want to remain anonymous. Fair enough. Okay, so here we have groups. Check this out. So at the moment, there's really only a handful of groups, and they are political. So this gives you a really good opportunity because, of course, I assume this platform wants to grow their audience base. They want to diversify the type of content that is available. So here you can create your own group. So click create a group. And now I want you to think about the keywords that someone might be searching for further down the road. So, of course, because this is a new site, the number of groups is very small, but as time goes on, that number is going to increase. So you need to think about the algorithm at play. So think about the keywords that someone might be searching for, because this site is also a search engine. If you click the search icon, there we can put in some seed keywords, and people, 6 months, a year, 5 years down the road, will be using this to find groups and content that you publish today. So think about the keywords. So we might want to call it something like entrepreneurial, something like that. And then again, we have a description here. Think about the keywords. Think about things that people will be searching for. So group for entrepreneurial people. Now, take advantage of this group description. Fill it out as much as you can. That's really going to assist you further down the road. I'm just going to leave it as is for example, for a demo at the moment. So then click create group and continue. It's going to take us to the settings section. So here we can decide what type of group it is. I recommend that you go for public because you want the widest possible reach. However, if you just want to target this particular group of people who are using the site at the moment, and you're not thinking about the future, then you can go with private group or even a hidden group if you just want to invite selected people there. So group invitations. So which members of this group are allowed to invite others? I'd recommend you go with all group members. That again, so you can get the maximum amount of people through the door. So if you're happy with that, click next step. Now you can upload your group avatar. That's pretty self-explanatory stuff. So I'm just going to blast through this. I'm going to go to next step. So when it comes to media, you have to think about who is going to be allowed to create albums. Do you want the entire community to create their own albums? Or do you want group admins and mods to be able to do it? I'm going to leave that up to you to decide. Most Facebook groups, for example, will allow anyone to create an album. So that could be an option, but I'm going to leave it up to you to decide. Then click next step. So cover image, whenever it loads up, there we go. I do recommend that you upload a strong cover image, one that represents the group accurately. So I'm not going to do this because, again, it's pretty self-explanatory stuff. I don't need to show you how to do that. But think about the type of image that you use. This is going to brand your group. So really do give it some thought and make sure that it aligns with what people expect on the group. So I'm going to leave that alone for the moment and click next step. Here you can invite other people on this platform to join your group. Now, because I'm brand new here, I've literally joined this this morning, I think it was. I don't have any friends on here yet, just like real life. So I'm going to click finish and then I'm going to go to the group. There we go. Entrepreneurial group has now been posted. So what I would do now is post some content in here. So a little tip, what I recommend you do is build up a little bit of reputation first. What you don't want to do is just start promoting your own stuff and sending links to unknown and untrusted websites. What I recommend you do first is kind of test the water. That's what I'm about to do now. So I'm going to go to, let's say, Forbes. I'm going to get an article that is relevant to the group. I'm going to get the URL and I'm going to paste it in here. So group activities, I'm going to just paste in a link to that piece of content. Now I'm going to get some of the copy as well, highlight that, Control C, Control V, and then we also want the headline as well. So I'm going to take that. Okay, paste that in, great stuff. And now I'm going to click post update. Oh, of course I can add an image if I want to make this really stand out, then I can do that fairly easily by uploading an image. I'm not going to bother with that at the moment because, again, it's self-explanatory. So I'm just going to click post update and there we go. So you can see the piece of content has been posted. We've got a link. So if I click that, it will then take us to Forbes. Good stuff. Okay. Now, a word of caution about this. This link is no follow, and that's okay. So let me explain a little bit about why you need no follow links in addition to do follow. Because, right, if you have 100% 100% do follow, that looks spammy as hell, right? Google is going to look at that and say, well, this is an unnatural link profile. So for that reason, you want to mix it up. You want to have some no follows in there as well. So they're just as important. They're just important in a slightly different way, if that makes sense. So you can see how easy that was. Now, the thing with this and pretty much any social media platform that you use is you have to be consistent, because when you are consistent, you can achieve amazing results. Like Matt, he's made over $2 million thanks to my traffic methods. And if you want to know the secret and you are serious about growing a popular and profitable internet business, then of course you need more traffic, because traffic equals money. So I'm going to give you a free traffic course. It's a 4-day course. It won't cost you a penny when you go to profitcopilot.com/traffic, or you can click the link in the description or the thumbnail on screen now. Okay, if you found today's tutorial useful, give it a thumbs up below, subscribe to the channel too, hit that little notification bell so you never miss an update from me, and I will hopefully see you again very soon. Take care.